Yo, what up, though? This your man, Lyricist. You rocking with my man, Steven Gates. What's the word with your homie?
What up? We in the building. Glad to be back.
Yeah, man. It's been a chill week, you know. It's been semi-chill for me. I've been dealing with like a lot of crazy, unwanted personal shit with angry motherfuckers that just don't know how to fuck off.
Mm,
Outside of that, it's always good around here, man.
yeah,
I tell people this, man. Never let people steal your joy because they will always try. And the moment that they see that they succeeded, they feel like they got the ultimate W. And you don't want to give no W's away, especially not nowadays, because
right.
mental health means a lot, and it's the reason why you could be where you want to be mentally, and happiness is, within yourself is the most important thing. So that's why you
Exactly.
always see me. Look, I read y'all comments, shrug that shit off. I look at all the shit that people say, and I'm like, that's cool. I'm glad you're alive to have an opinion, so I
Yep.
can roast the shit out of you about having a dumbass, weak ass opinion.
Right. I know
But
exactly what you're talking about. You just
you
got to
can
keep
still
on
smile
pushing.
about it.
Right.
Caught this motherfucker in the live earlier. What's the word?
It's rare to see me in no live, but they a
I
lot,
know.
lot, a lot of people were fanned out in there. I felt like I was only in there for a minute. I was muted up till he told me it was my turn. I said what I needed to say. I dipped out of there, but of
What
course
did
they
you
were.
say?
Well, the topic was Drake and Kendrick, of course,
Of
and
course, yeah.
of course, it was about uh, 80-20 ratio Drake fan, Kendrick fan. Everybody was fanned out on Drake. The host though, he was the topic was Kendrick's a better artist.
Mhm.
So I hopped up there and I said this before. I said art is originality, art's extension of yourself,
Mhm.
and there's nobody that sounds like Kendrick, and he doesn't try to sound like anybody else. And when you look at Drake, of course he sounds like everybody else at times, and you know, it's a exact carbon copy of other people at times. So, and
I don't disagree.
when you look at the catalogs, I mean, it just clarifies what I just said. So that was it. And I hopped out. I don't even know what the response was when I said that.
I hate this guy. Who
Yeah,
is he? That's probably
something
what
like that, probably.
I peeked in there for a minute and I was listening to what they had to say. I mean, and I hopped in a couple of TikTok lives, and they was trying to get me to like to debate. And I told them, I said, why would you want me to debate? Because I can support all my arguments, and they hate when I fucking defend Eminem. Oh my god, they hate that shit.
Oh
Like,
man,
oh yeah, Eminem is he. I can't relate. Let's have that conversation. See, I told him, I said, you know what? Let's put Eminem to the side. What rapper can you really relate to? I can relate to Jay Z. I said, can you relate to Jay Z before or after the $1 billion?
hmm
Because I can tell you, if you can relate to Jay Z before the $1 billion, I shouldn't be talking to you right now.
yeah,
You was a nigga in the street selling coke then. Why we have the conversations about you and you know, what appeals to you on the internet?
yeah. A lot of these people on the internet is capping, man. It's
Oh,
capping.
I can't relate to the fact that Eminem talk about what he'd do to his ex-wife and his mom. Can you relate to Pusha T? Can you
Yeah.
relate to Tech Nine? Do y'all even know like anything about horrorcore? And these are questions that I asked. I said, do y'all know about horrorcore or like
hmm
Brother Lynch, Tech Nine, ICP? It's a lot of rappers that did that shit. Esham. I'm like, I'm like, you don't have to relate to him, but you got to also understand this is that Eminem did a certain type of music during his time in music
hmm
when pop music was dominating everything. And to have somebody come in and challenge the state of music at that time, it wasn't only good for music. I mean, shit, he helped other artists sell. If he called you out, you sold records. In
Yeah.
Sync, Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, Moby,
Yeah.
you know,
M had a hand in deading that whole movement.
yeah, he slowed that shit down to a
Yeah.
look. He wasn't supposed to be as big as he was. And I tell people that he survived cancel culture before cancel culture was even a thing.
hmm
But a lot of these cats don't do their homework.
Yeah.
It's like Ice-T survived, cancel culture before it came a cancel culture. When he was the one, that coined OG and fuck the police and shit like that.
Right.
A lot of cats don't know that. It's like they're not invested in the history of hip hop. They'll talk about fuck the culture just because it solidifies their favorite artists. But other than that, they're not embracing their favorite artists and what their favorite artists stand for. Even if you're a Drake fan, he's probably pissed with the culture right now because of what happened with the whole beef and shit with Kendrick. But he wants the love of the culture. He wants the acceptance of the culture. That's why
Right.
he's still doing what he's doing. That's why you motherfuckers may end up with a fourth album this year. That's already
Yeah.
going around right now. What was it called? It's the FOMO album, like the fear of missing out album. That's what I've been hearing about. That's what the title is supposed to be. I'm not being a dick,
Mm.
but he's supposed to be dropping a fourth album this year. They were saying that it was going to be Scary Hours and all that other stuff. I'm like, look, we'll see. But he's doing this shit to win the culture back over. He wants y'all to forget about the lawsuits. He wants y'all to forget that he lost to Kendrick. He wants y'all to forget. He's
Yeah.
catering to the culture.
Yeah, that shit hurts him. He's desperate. He's desperate for acceptance of everybody. He's like KD. He reads all the comments and he has something to say about everything.
At
And
least
his
he
feelings are
uses
hurt.
brush.
Yeah, you're right about that.
He
Right about that
said
part.
what you said, African schoolgirl.
Like Zimbabwe schoolgirl,
Zimbabwe.
same hairdo.
Man, I'm gonna leave that alone before I start pulling up more pictures that's gonna piss everybody off. He did it again. God damn it, lyricist. Sorry.
That was funny.
That shit was funny. But
That is
it's
Drake
like
though. He's sensitive. He's on the internet and he's reading every comment.
everything. I wonder how many times he ran back our videos. And like the part of the videos where I'm like, nigga, just make your music, bro. Just drop your
Yeah.
music. That's what
Right.
he's doing. He came back with multiple albums, and he's like, he's featuring on certain people's shit, not everybody's shit. He just wanted to show that there's, I don't fuck with everybody. You think fucking with game is like like the game is like
Right. A
the
flex.
definition of flex? Yeah, that's the word. You think that's a flex?
He's still proven he doesn't get it though, because he's on all fours on a leash, barking, walking with the girl. I mean, did you see that?
I've seen them. Yeah, yeah. So it's like he wants people to take him back, like accept him back. So he wants to go back to being corny Drake. That's what the culture accepted him as corny Drake.
That's one of the corniest, cringiest things he's ever done,
I'm
in
like,
my opinion.
I mean, look, it's like fighting for acceptance when you're supposed to be the man is weird. But his super fans, his Aubrey's Angels, and I ain't talking about the women. I'm talking about the men. You niggas are Aubrey's Angels.
They fanned out.
Y'all super fanned out to the point to where this y'all arguing, and y'all, he's showing y'all how he take care of women and everything else. Nigga, what do you do for your woman? Do you imitate what Drake do? Are you crawling around barking like a dog? Are you renting out Little Caesars and shit because you ain't got no Drake money? So you renting out Little Caesars or like Pump It Up or some shit like that to like Wine and Diner and shit. Like what the fuck y'all doing? It's like they want to identify with him so much, but then like, bro, you can't identify with that nigga. That's another person that they can't relate to. They want to be
no.
Drake so bad.
Hell no.
But you ain't got Drake money. You ain't got Drake connections. You ain't got Drake power. And y'all relate to what with his lyrics? What makes him fucking relatable? That's what I want these niggas to tell me. We can have this conversation all day and figure out what would make him relatable to some of these characters, but they half the time they don't know.
Yeah, they speak out of emotion too. They get mad if you don't like Drake.
Yeah,
I don't care if you don't like Kendrick. I don't care if you don't like anybody. I'm not even a Kendrick fan per se, so definitely not a super fan. I'm not checking on what Kendrick's doing every day like y'all checking on Drake.
Yeah, I ain't checking for that shit. I'm like, cool. I love hip hop and I love battle rap.
Right. I love the
And my
culture.
and my favorite type of battle rap is on wax. I love to hear what these niggas can creatively do on a record. I'm
Right.
like, yeah, it's cool to see the rap battles up front. I mean, I used to do this shit back in the days. You got to come up with shit on the spot, not this rehearsed shit.
Yeah.
Okay, you having to come up with shit on the spot, like in the rap Olympics and shit.
Yeah.
You got 30 seconds, maybe a minute to break this nigga down. That's skill too. I'm not taking away from what these guys do when they spend, time getting ready for their opponent. I'm saying like it's also a skill to stand in front of a person
Mm.
and dissect them.
Yeah. For sure.
You know nothing about them. You have no time to do research at all. So the only thing that you can do is find the most creative way to connect with the crowd and break this individual down in front of you. That takes skills too.
Yeah.
So
It takes
not
a
to be
lot. It
all
takes skill. It takes confidence. You gotta be witty.
yeah.
I mean, you either have it or you don't.
And a lot of these niggas don't.
Nah. Nah.
A lot of these niggas don't. They won't even talk about the battle rap culture in the right way. They look at, oh well man, who dominating the Billboard charts.
Mm.
Look, man, Oscar De La Hoya was the man for a minute, and he was beating everybody ass, and he was the face of boxing.
Yeah.
And when Floyd whooped his ass, face or not, that nigga got his ass whooped. so,
Yeah.
so we had to revisit a different type of conversation about who Oscar really was in the boxing world at
It
that
changed
point.
his career. He was wearing pantyhose after that.
Exactly. Yeah. It changed his whole fucking trajectory. So people don't understand is that like the passing of the torch is necessary. Well, oh man, that'd be another conversation I gotta have. Like, do y'all really feel like Drake ever had the torch? Do
When
y'all
they
really?
say he had it, I feel like Kanye had it, but I'm a Kanye fan, so
Yeah, I mean,
I might be a little
but
biased.
it's fair to say that Ye did have it.
Oh yeah,
It's
it's more
it's
than fair.
yeah, it's fair to say it. And I'm not even a Kanye fan. You know that.
Yeah.
So, but I'm not gonna lie. I had to tell them on the live. I say, oh, y'all think because uh like my personal feelings about Jay-Z that I'm gonna lie about this nigga's impact on hip hop? Nah.
Right. We keep
You
it
think I'm
real. We
gonna
always gonna keep it real regardless.
you think I'm gonna sit up here and lie about Lil Wayne's impact on hip hop because I'm not a fan of his shit?
I'm
It
with you on
doesn't
that,
matter.
man. I'm with you on the Lil Wayne. I remember when Lil Wayne was on fire. This is like 2006, 2007. I couldn't stand it, but he
Yeah,
was on fire, and there was no denying it.
yeah. He was on man, that motherfucker's on the Billboard charts. I want to say like the top 76 fucking,
He
songs
was
on that
everywhere,
bitch. He was
everywhere.
everywhere.
You couldn't turn the channel without seeing him.
Yeah. I mean that level of domination is to be respected.
Yeah.
And it's like, why do I give like kudos to a person that's supposedly dominated for 15 years, but didn't really change the culture, didn't really impact the culture?
Mm-hmm.
Why is it that people that had less years of, success or whatever you want to call it, their impact was a lot more? It's like when you become successful by default, do I give you the same respect as a person that like came in, dominated the fucking charts, was on every feature he was on, is you remember that shit. It was
Mm-hmm.
talk of the town. Or the
Yeah.
person that came in and changed how people rap or how they view rap,
Right.
revive an entire dying genre or revive an entire coast. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
like stuff like that. I think it ranges through more than the individual that happened to just be a pop star that inherited and like an industry because there wasn't really like a lot of people that said, "Oh, okay, yeah, this guy's next."
Yeah.
You was set up to be the guy. Like the torch
Absolutely.
was passed to you. That's I
Hmm.
mean, I don't think that he did the work to actually like be some like cemented as the guy that dominated for 15 years. That's just my opinion.
I agree. I agree. It was set
What?
up for. I mean, I would say Wayne. Back to Wayne. Wayne's the reason a lot of people started rapping.
Mhm.
When he was hot in that era, a lot of people loved Wayne so much. I'm talking about the youth. They went out and got a microphone and whatever they needed, hooked it up to the computer. They wanted to be Lil Wayne,
Yeah.
and I I don't that's credit to him for that, but I think it also impacted hip hop in somewhat of a negative way
It did.
because that's where you hear a lot of these carbon copy MFers trying to be the same artist with the same material, and it rubbed me the wrong way, even though it's not per se Wayne's fault, but it had an effect on the culture.
Yeah, I had that conversation, and man, oh man, did it piss off a lot of people.
I bet.
I I I said, there's impact, there's positive and negatives to
Hmm.
impact. I could say Wayne did. He has some positive moments, right, when it comes to
Hmm.
impact. But I think his negative impact is a thing that shouldn't be overlooked.
Right.
Same thing with Future. It shouldn't be overlooked.
Right.
You know, Future had people doing things and saying things that he don't even
Yes.
participate in.
Yes.
People
Absolutely.
look past that and they want to stamp him with legendary.
Hmm.
How does that
Yeah.
work? Wayne made it cool for these kids to do, you know, the lean shit.
Yeah.
Look at what the lean doing to him right now.
Yeah.
The damage is done. Yet he still hasn't talked about that. So it's like I don't understand like why we giving so much, you know, grace to people that has had equal negative impact on the culture.
Yeah.
The shit with Drake. You don't win a competition, and the first thing you do is I'm gonna file a lawsuit. I wonder if he would have did the same thing to Meek Mill. If Meek would have won, found a way to like, you know, report him or some shit.
Yeah.
That's a negative impact. Everything you did over a 15-year period got erased by one act. Expect, I
Yes.
mean, in my eyes, and
His
I'm like, that's.
credibility.
I mean, and it's like people will say, "Well, your opinion is it doesn't matter." I'm like, okay, that's cool, but I'm not the only person that feels that way.
Hmm.
Why is it that all these other, top tier hip hop podcasts, why aren't they dying to have Drake on there or seeking him for like an interview?
Yeah.
Okay, he's number one on Apple Music. Why the fuck is he? Why is he going over there talking to Ebro? Ebro has like one of the top podcasts on Apple. What's
They got
happening
beef,
with
don't they? Don't they got beef?
that? I don't know. I don't know how
He's.
official that beef is.
I know he's
you
got
know,
beef with Peter.
yeah, but that wouldn't be the first time that he's been in the room with somebody he don't like.
Right. There was a
So
when this Kendrick thing happened. Drake. I don't know how publicized it is, but it's obvious to me. Drake went on this campaign with bloggers and
mhm.
journalists and podcasts, like, "Hey, I don't know if he said look at me positively because he knows these people have influence." When he was looking for people to take his side, and I don't know if everybody else can see it, but Axe
all
one of
the
those ones that said, "Okay,
yeah, all the streamers and shit that
yes,
sided, all the streamers that sided with him. Okay,
yes,
cool, whatever. But they eventually changed up. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
It's like, Kai was like, oh yeah, Drake is blah blah blah. He's the
mm,
man. He won the battle, blah blah. But they changed directions
yeah,
and they went back to supporting Kendrick. And it's like, you know, the only consistent people you see him with right now is, academics. Now I'm like, I say this in the most disrespectful way about academics, and I hope he sees this. It's like, how the fuck can you call yourself a credible journalistic source for anything when you've already picked a side?
Yeah.
You have to be neutral in this shit. But if you choose not to be neutral, that's fine. Just call your shit OVO radio, nigga.
There was a clip. I don't. It was on Complex. Ack has said that Drake has no classics. Ack has said
Yeah,
that he can't beat Kendrick, and now he's
yeah.
done a complete 180.
And he also said that he's been paid to, you know, review and big up projects and shit for certain artists. What's like
Yes.
30K or some shit like that. So
Yes.
it's like, if you're a person that can be bought, why, oh why do you idiots keep sitting up here and like watching and giving this guy, you know, the utmost respect when he doesn't even respect the culture itself? He hates the
Right.
fucking culture. That's what it sounds like.
Right.
If you can sit up here and just, destroy one side for the other side, that's not, subjective, you know, uh, reporting.
Yeah. He has no
I mean,
integrity as a journalist. I don't even consider this man a journalist. That's an
I
insult to journalists.
and I'll put Maul in that conversation too. It's like, bro, it's
Oh
like
God,
like like it's
that dude's
when y'all
fanned out,
choose a
bro.
side, that's a problem to me. It's
Yeah.
obvious.
Yeah. Yeah. He just recently said he couldn't forgive Kendrick for calling Drake a pedophile. But how many times I gotta say Drake begged this man to call him a pedophile in a Tupac voice? So
Yeah, when
I
people
don't know.
play that type of game, man,
People forget that part.
especially in the battle world, it's like they act like Drake was the first to hear that. Oh, but that don't mean it's okay. Nobody said it was okay, nigga. But it's a diss record. It's meant to be disrespectful, and there's usually no rules. Now we say the unspoken rules is leave the kids out of it, leave the spouses and the wives out of it. Now if you take it there, then we gonna take it there. That's
Yeah.
the rules, okay? So if somebody crossed that line, you can't expect for somebody to take the highest road possible, especially if they got information on who you got around you.
Right.
So, and it's like I dissed a nigga for having his mother funded his entire record label, and I dissed him about this shit. I'm like, bro, you got a record label that your mama funded, bro.
Yeah.
We can't talk about it. How you talking like this career ender shit, and you in your mama's basement?
Yeah, that's fair. That's in play.
So it is like, I'm not talking about your mama at that point. I'm talking about you.
Yeah.
So
Shout out your
that,
mama.
shout out to your mama for holding you up, man.
Yeah.
Where your daddy at?
Right.
you know, and it's like being able to do certain things. And look, man, I told this dude, I said, look, man, because he was a gamer. I said, man, take your Xbox course and hang yourself, bro. It's over with. I wanted that smoke. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Right.
I do disrespect shit well, but that's what I'm saying. It's like a
Me
lot
too.
of cats got to understand disrespect is disrespect,
Yeah.
and they took it there. That both sides took it there. I don't care what jacket they put on each other. They took it there. Now it's
Mhm.
up to you as the viewer to say, God damn, man, that nigga took it too far. Okay, you can feel away, but guess what? They still got careers. They're still millionaires, damn near billionaires.
Mhm.
What are we talking about?
Right.
Y'all mad about the competition itself. These dudes didn't like each other, and they're not going to start liking each other after whatever fucking occurrence. Oh, to speak on two other people that don't like each other, and that's very consistent about not liking each other: Rick Ross and 50 Cent.
Oh yeah.
50 Cent, new shoes. Well, not new shoes, it's the old shoes. He brought back the G6s.
They
Dropped.
sold out in 30 minutes.
sold out. Well, I'm hearing seconds, but
Oh,
30
really?
minutes. Yeah, I've heard they sold out in seconds on
Either way.
Reebok's website. Either
Yeah.
way, yeah, a sellout was a sellout. Rick Ross said he wasn't gonna do it. 50 response was all sold out, fat boy. Ross talking about you ain't really sell those out. They ain't got no resale value. And when you look at the like the resellers and how much they selling that shoe from 300 to about $400. And the shoes are $130.
Yeah.
They're almost $100 to $150 over its actual value.
That's
So
crazy.
I'm like, what are we talking about? Damn near $200 above its actual value. He got resale value on this shit. So not only did he's like, oh yeah, well, when you sold out the last G6s, you filed for bankruptcy. Let me tell people about bankruptcy, especially when you own a business. Bankruptcy is a strategy. A
Technical
lot of
procedure.
millionaires, yeah, a lot of millionaires do it. If a lot of regular people that got a little bit of change do it too. If you're trying to reorganize your finances and you need time to reorganize your finances, that's how bankruptcy works.
Yeah.
So your get out of jail free card only works one time per 8 years.
Mm,
Okay. So Donald Trump has done it, and guess what? He still is. He's still a
right.
fucking multi-billionaire. A
Right.
lot of billionaire and billionaire companies use that shit to their advantage.
Those
So,
shoes, though, they're part of the culture. Also, I mean, they're historic, and you find the right person that wants them. They're priceless. They'll pay whatever amount for them if they really want them that bad.
and that's what's happening right now.
Yeah.
Niggas, they bought them. Some cats bought like 2, 3 pairs.
Yeah, whoever did that was smart. Whoever got
Yeah,
their pair for $130, $150, shout out to them
yeah.
because you hustling.
It's no different than the Nikes that came out, the Back to the Future boys. You know how much
Yeah,
they sell for right now? $14,000.
yeah.
If you can get the Michael J. Fox boys,
Hmm.
if you can get those boys at any like under $14,000, you better resell them hoes for more.
Right.
You know,
That's a big part of the culture too. The shoes, whatever shoes or Jordans, whatever shoes are
yeah.
popping, they're buying them, reselling them. That's part of the game.
And that's one thing I got to give respect to Kanye. It doesn't matter what shoe he put out. They all have high resale value. They all
Yeah.
have. That's how much he impacted the culture from a fashion standpoint.
Hmm.
That's impact.
Yeah.
That's impact. So that's impact on multiple levels. And he used hip hop as a launching pad
Yeah. Not
to
everybody
do
can do
more.
that.
Not everybody could do it.
No.
Not to mention, I told you about the whole 50 Cent like Kanye shit. I'm gonna bring it back to what we was talking about. But there's another one of those I told you so moments, you motherfuckers. Kanye just admitted that Def Jam helped him win the battle with against 50 Cent, like with the whole sales battle with graduation versus Curtis shit.
Yeah. In
So
'07.
you said what?
In '07, right?
Yeah.
2007. Yeah.
Yeah. So he helped them, they helped them win, which I knew that they bought units and gave them away and all that other shit. And it still counted as a sale and everything. But
Yeah.
he narrowly beat 50 Cent, even with like cheating.
Yeah.
So, but he admitted it himself. Had Def Jam not helped, he wouldn't have won that battle.
I think if I remember correctly, I may be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. The
Mm.
numbers are like close to 900,000 compared to 700,000.
So it was at 637. If I remember, it was like around 637K Curtis.
Right. That sounds
And then
exactly right.
it was like 921
Yep. That's
for Kanye. And then by the end of the week, it was a lot closer. It was
yeah.
918 Curtis, and it was like 965 uh graduation.
Yeah.
So they both almost did 1 million in a week.
Yeah.
So
Which is crazy.
which is crazy. And how 50 like almost caught him.
Hmm.
That was crazy. So a lot of people look at how it started. Well, it started at the 620, 637 shit, but 50 almost caught him.
Right.
And then look at where it finished. That second week, Curtis sold more,
Mm-hmm.
which shows that Kanye did have help. So,
Oh, he had help. He was on Rockefeller. He had a lot of help.
oh yeah, I mean, because Jay-Z was over Def Jam,
Yeah.
so that was the push that he needed. And I
And
mean,
Jimmy
look,
Iovine wasn't really helping 50.
no, 50 did that shit solo dolo, man, and that's why he
Yeah.
got out of that deal. 50 don't have beef with M. He don't have beef with Dre. He don't fuck with Jimmy.
Yeah.
He don't fuck with Jimmy. He made that known because it was the whole handling of the game thing. It was a weird thing. You send him over here to me, he crashing out doing what he's not doing what he's supposed to do, and you want me to take the responsibility for that. That ain't my job. This guy's a crash out. He's
Right.
self-destructive. He's crashing out right now as we speak.
Oh yeah.
Man, we segueing through these motherfuckers real good. Yeah, he
Speaking of
crashed out.
game, this album he just dropped, man. I didn't listen to the whole thing. I listened to half of it, and I was like, all right, I'm good on this.
It's not good. It's not a
Nah.
documentary album.
This is the worst album he's ever dropped,
A lot
and
of
it
people
should be
say,
because he's old, and he's trying to sound like Kendrick on one of them.
yeah, it's like the age thing, though, man. I don't think the age really matters, man, because it's the OGs is holding the game up right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, the OGs. I mean, sorry, Drake is one too. That nigga's a certified unk too.
Yeah, he is.
You know what I'm
At this
saying?
point.
So it's like it's the old niggas that's holding up the game, man.
Yeah, I've been
It's
said
the
that.
niggas that's over 40.
There's nobody passed the torch to.
Yeah. We run out of people to pass the torch to. It's starting to get boring. People, it's like in the young cats. I mean, 50 just said recently that it's a young man's game. I gotta disagree with that because they can't hold the weight. The only one that is capable of holding the weight is in South Korea. He moved the fuck on. He don't want to be here. I'm talking about YB. Outside of him, I don't see nobody else being able to hold the weight.
Who do you think is setting the trends though? I think the young people were setting the trends
As far as what though?
as far as clothing, as far as lingo, like what people were saying, what people are
Niggas is
wearing.
still wearing the Young Thug shit. He set a trend and the trend haven't broke. Uzi copies Thug.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
know, Cardi's so Thug is in his like what 30s. Cardi's in his 30s,
Yeah,
right? Or no, close to his 30s. So the thing is, and I mean, but these are cats that pretty much still feeding off the last generation. That's what I'm saying. And the last generation is 30 plus or 35 plus.
yeah.
So I'm not really seeing no real trendsetters, like trendsetters outside of YB.
You're right.
And that's why I'm like, if I am wrong, and look, y'all drop some comments, let me know who am I missing. But outside of like Cardi, Travis Scott, YB, you know,
Yeah,
those are like the most copy trendsetters that we have. I mean, I can't say Tyler the Creator.
Kanye was a huge trendsetter for a minute, but I mean, it's not. He's not all the way publicized as he used to be right now. Of course, for obvious reasons.
I mean, that's Kanye is the trendsetter for like multiple generations. That's one thing I
Yeah,
can give him kudos for
yeah.
is that his shit appeals to a lot of kids,
Hmm.
you know, and adults. So like a lot of his stuff that he has right now, like even with the easy, like you know, you got the ninja socks and shit,
Yeah.
and
But those last shirts he was selling,
uh
I don't know if you've seen the last shirts he was selling.
the with the swastikas on it.
Yeah, yeah.
He just did that for like, you know, it was some press shit, man.
Right.
He had
He
everybody
was trying to
mad.
piss people off with that.
Yeah, he had he succeeded.
Yeah.
But Kanye is beyond being canceled. They can't cancel
Oh
him.
yeah. No way, no how.
He came back. He apologized for it. Said he had a moment and everything else, and all is fucking forgiven. Oh well, maybe Kanye's back on his medication. You know,
Kanye a billionaire 2 times over.
yeah. He said he lost 1 billion. I'm like, okay, shit, damn, you lost 1 billion and got it back, man. Look at you,
Yeah,
figure some shit out. How
yeah,
many niggas can figure that out, man? I want to see
none.
if a nigga like can like really, really. I want to bring somebody up here that's like a financial advisor and talk about like some real shit like that because I still got the guests lined up. I'm putting dates on them right now, so I'm gonna talk more to you about that, Steven, about some of these dates with these guests.
All right.
But we got all types of guests that's coming, from activists to upcoming artists, famous producers, shit like that. We got a lot of people, content creators, you
Yeah.
know, things that kind of spice up the pod a little bit more, and hopefully y'all can gain some shit from it. But I'm starting to reach out to a lot more people, getting the positive feedback, and that wouldn't be possible if y'all wasn't sharing these episodes and clipping the shit that we saying, and you know doing all the stuff that y'all could do to help grow the pod. We still growing,
Right.
still new. We 53 episodes in, and we look forward to the next 53 or to 100, whatever, and
Hell yeah.
really cracking some heads and doing some real shit. So we even got some OGs in the game talking about what we doing over here. So, legendary OGs. And I hoping to, not to kind of spoil it, but I'm hoping to bring them on here too, so we can, get some shit rocking with that.
Most definitely.
Yep. But yeah, man, we hit on a lot of topics today, and I'm not sure if there's anything else you want to share, Steven.
I just recently started another pod with my girl. It's called Life Stream. We're only two episodes in, but we
Nice.
plan to keep it rolling. We talk about all kinds of stuff. Most importantly, life, but we get into some pop culture and maybe a little bit of politics. But if you want to check that out, you can find it on my YouTube, Life for Dear, at Life for Dear on YouTube. Like I said, we're only 2 episodes in. We're going to keep it rolling. I'm also going to add them to my website, DearForLife.com. Make sure y'all check that out.
Hmm. Yep. I will be bringing back the website, iamlyricist.com. We going through some renovations with that shit right now, so we had to redo that, and we got some of the pods streaming through there as well, and also new music is going to be released through there, and other content. So I'll be getting away from solely doing shit on Spotify. If I drop new music, it's going to be through iamlyricist.com,
Nice.
and and then you guys be able to get it there. So y'all make sure y'all go to iamlyricist.com and also go to dearforlife.com. We're gonna always
Yep.
have some new shit. We growing this shit. If y'all have not done it yet, go to the new page on YouTube, at the Lyricist Podcast. Start following. I think people are still following the 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 original page,
Yeah.
but we try to separate it, and we want to get everything on the Lyricist Podcast page. So if y'all can start going over there and subbing there, we would definitely appreciate that shit. Um, but yeah, with that being said, we appreciate y'all. Until the next pod, we getting the fuck out of here. Peace, y'all.
Peace out.